So, over the past few weeks, I've been looking for videos for Bed Wars generators, how to build them. Most of the ones I found either didn't help at all because they were using droppers, and of course droppers have limited items. Or they were with command blocks, but the command blocks were not very customizable. And they were, really stiff in their timing, and you didn't really have much diversity or much, stretch room or wiggle room, I guess you could say. With the commands, you can change up the times that items would spawn. So, with these videos, kind of, bad videos, I guess. Plenty of them as well. So I decided, why not just do some digging online, right? I bet you there are some smart people out there with command block knowledge that are able to do something, like make a Bed Wars generator. So, here I am. This video is made purely to inform how to make a Bed Wars generator in PC Minecraft, vanilla Minecraft, without having to use droppers, limited items, and you also manage to, have some pretty good wiggle room with all the commands as well. I'll be demonstrating, showcasing and demonstrating and teaching you how to build 3 different methods for how to make a Bed Wars generator with command blocks. Now, these methods all come from the Minecraft forums. I will be leaving a link to their thread about these command block generators for Bed Wars in the description below at the very top. So you can go ahead and check that out. But as of now, let's get to the showcase in the video, I guess. I'll also be leaving some in the description, the commands needed, some helpful tips as well, and also I will also be going over the pros and cons of each of the Bed Wars generator methods as well. Hello there, it's Craft back with another video here, and today I'm going to be showing you 3 different ways to build a Bed Wars generator. So here we have 3 different ways. This is method 1, this is method 2, and this is method 3. Each of these work. I have tested them. They work. Yeah, that's basically what it is. And so I will be demonstrating them, and after this segment, after the showcase segment here, I will be going through a tutorial showing off the pros and cons for each method, and also giving you a tutorial on how to build them as well. Yes, command blocks will be used. This is for Minecraft PC. So, command blocks will be used, and I will show you every command that will need to be used, and I will put the commands down in the description as well, so you can copy them and use them as well. So starting off with method 1 here, we have 1 command block over here, attached to this long redstone clock. This redstone clock creates a total of 136 redstone ticks. Now, that is about 14 seconds, as 10 redstone repeater ticks is equal to 1 second. So if we just go ahead and start up our redstone clock, right here, you will see that it will have summoned an item right here, as it has told us down there. And once this clock makes its way all the way back around, just wait for it. Bam! It has summoned in another diamond. So that is one good way to, well, not exactly a good way, but I'll explain the pros and cons in detail later once we get to the tutorials. But as you can see, it works. So I'm just going to break this for now, and I'm going to go ahead and show you method 2 of doing this. So we just go ahead and fix this up. So this is method 2 of creating a Bed Wars generator. Now I did go ahead and alter this because this originally had these set on 4 ticks, and they should have been on 3 ticks. Why they should have been on 3 ticks is because, now that they are, 1 total revolution of redstone around this redstone clock. As you can see, it is built with a comparator, 4 command blocks, and a slightly smaller redstone clock, slightly, used in moderation, according to, well, against this one. This 1 revolution here is 10 redstone ticks, because 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 4 gives us 10, which is the equivalent to 1 second in real time. So if I were to go ahead and start up this redstone clock, I'm going to have to break this first. We're going to go ahead and start up this redstone clock. Wait, no, let's break that first, actually. So, okay, so I've gone ahead and started up this redstone clock. Now, once it passes by, I'm going to turn on a repeater right there. And as you can see, I have a scoreboard thing set, and every second it will be adding 1 to the scoreboard. Now, when this hits 15 or 15 seconds, this comparator here will light up. It will send a signal into these 2 command blocks here, and it will pop a diamond right up there. So if we view this again, when we see over here, when this number over here reaches 15, we'll watch the comparator light up and the diamond comes out. And that is method 2. And finally, last but certainly not least, we have method 3 for making a Bed Wars generator. Now, this one is not recommended unless you have like some OP item you want to give away, because the science that this runs on is that if I can get on the pressure plate, this is how you start the machine. You get on the pressure plate here, and I'm gonna get off. So it spawned a diamond, right? But that was just from this command block here that activated when the redstone torch turned back on. The whole science behind this is a weighted pressure plate. And this command in here will spawn, it will go ahead and spawn this. Now what this does is, this will despawn in about 10 minutes, because the age is set to -6,000. As you know, regular items despawn in about 5 minutes. However, this item was set to -6,000 for the age, and if you don't mind, I'll just go ahead and set the date on to 0 real quick. So this item's age was set to -6,000, meaning that it will despawn 10 minutes, and the science for that is, well, I guess the math really. If you do 6,000 divided by 20, you will get 300, and 300 seconds is in 5 minutes. And since we have it on negative, it'll have to count from the negative to the positive back to 6,000 again, which will make this despawn in 10 minutes. Now, we cannot pick this up due to this tag at the end here with the pickup delay, meaning that we cannot pick it up until it has hit 5 minutes, which I guess you could alter, I guess. But the disadvantage to this is that the lowest time you can have is 5 minutes. However, it is very small and compact, as you see. More compact than both methods 1 and 2. And so now, I guess, we'll go on to the tutorials. Here we go. So method 1. You will need 1 command block. You will also be needing redstone, and you will also be needing redstone repeaters as well. You'll need 1 command block, some redstone, and some redstone repeaters. Inside this command block, I have this command. I will go ahead and copy this command. This command will also be pasted in the description. So we will go back out here, and we will start by we will set a command block right there. Inside this command block, we will paste this command. Now what we will do is we will hook a repeater up to this command block. So now this repeater will be powering this command block when this redstone is powered. So put a redstone there. Next, what you want to do is you want to send a repeater into the redstone, like so. And you can have your repeater coming out either this end or this end. I'm just going to have it come out this end just because. And you want to go ahead and set these repeaters to 4 ticks. Now, I guess you could set them to 1 tick or 2 ticks or however many ticks you like. But 4 ticks is going to be the one you want if you want the least amount of repeaters. So the whole science here is basically 10 ticks on a repeater is 1 second in real life. So if we go ahead, put 4, 4, 2, this would be about 1 second to get from here to here. And so this is what this is basically the same science we're going with here. So I'm just gonna make this go for 5 seconds. So we go ahead, so this we right now have. If we add one more, then we're gonna have 20. So that's 2 seconds. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can add 5. So we can go ahead and count right now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 times 4 gives us 40, which now we need to add 10 more. So let's go ahead and actually remove this right now. Just go here. So we need to add 10 more. So we need 4, 4, that's 8, so we need to add 1 and 1. And so this is 5 seconds. And so I guess I can explain what this command will do. What this command will do is it will summon an item, in this case a diamond, wherever you specify. So as of now we're going to have to change these coords. So if we go ahead and we give ourselves a diamond block here and some, I don't know, sandstone stairs, just right here. Put the diamond block there, just build a nice little Bed Wars style platform thingy. There we go. We'll take out a redstone torch. We're gonna go ahead and set this clock up. And oops, whoops. What we actually need to now do, we have to go ahead, open our F3 screen. So basically just click F3 on your keyboard, essentially. Let's fix this back up. And you're gonna come over here and you're gonna look at the looking at, which you know where the XYZ is, but just follow that all the way down to the last one on that, I guess, section, and you'll find the looking at. Now that you want to go ahead, take the X coordinate, take the Z or Z coordinate, or however you say it, and you want to take the Y coordinate and add 2 to it. So you got -223 and 133. So we're going to go to here. We type in -223 in there, -133. Now, of course, you're going to replace these coordinates with whatever coordinates you have. And we had 55, so we're going to replace this with 57. Now, if we have done this correctly, we can go ahead and get rid of our F3 screen. And we can go ahead and set our redstone clock. And when it comes back around, it should once again spawn in a diamond right there. And this is how you do method 1 of the Bed Wars generator. Method 2 for building a Bed Wars generator. You will be needing, again, redstone and redstone repeaters. But this time, you will also be needing redstone comparators. You will be needing 4 command blocks this time, with a summon command and 3 other new commands that we will be covering over. I will once again be pasting these commands in the description. So, the first thing that we want to do is we actually want to go ahead and just set it up by using this command, /scoreboard objectives add clock dummy. Now, this dummy part at the end here, this is very important that you add, because if you don't add, then a scoreboard will show up on the right of your screen and it's going to be really annoying. So go ahead, type this command in, and you want to go ahead, press enter, and it will create the new objective clock. Now, of course, you can set this to whatever the heck you want. I would probably set it to, let's say, I don't know, I would probably set clock to diamond generator or diamond or emerald or something like that. Just give it a name that you will remember, because you will be needing to remember these names. So now what we need to do, we're going to walk over here real quick, and we're going to go ahead and build a repeater clock that is just 1 second. So once you have this set up here, you're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to go ahead and put a repeater to the left or right. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to put it over here just for the sake of me being me. And we're going to go ahead and also come back here. We're going to place 2 1-tick delays. Or actually, no, we're going to make those 2-tick delays just because. We're going to also make these. No, sorry. These are supposed to be 1-tick delays. We're going to set that to a 3-tick delay. So all of these added up gives us a total of 10 ticks or 1 second IRL. So that's 3 plus 3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 plus 4 gives us 12. So, of course, we already have this added, so we're good there. So now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and take this command right here. And I'm going to go ahead and copy it. So we're going to go ahead and copy this command from this command block, scoreboard, or /scoreboard, players add timer clock 1. This clock should be replaced to whatever you named your scoreboard dummy thingy. And what we are going to do is, and I was also misspoken, you should place your command block over here, with the comparator coming out to there, and 2 command blocks like that. So what you are going to do is, in this first command block, you are going to, right here, paste in this command. Then I'm going to come back here, right in here. This command I'm going to be pasting in the second command block, /scoreboard, players, test, timer, clock, 600, 600. I will be explaining the 600, 600 as soon as we get over here. So, this 600, 600 is basically how many seconds you want each delay. I'm not going to be 600, 600. I'm just going to say 15, 15 because I want it to be 15 seconds. So, if I put 15 here, it's going to be 15 seconds. Now, in this third command block here, right here, I will be taking this command right here. This just sets our timer back to 0. I'm going to be pasting that into there. You don't need to do anything to change command blocks or anything whatsoever. And then we're going to take this last command block here, and we're just going to bring it over here and paste it into this command block. Once again, all command block commands will be put in the description. And so we're just going to go ahead and build ourselves a nice little Bed Wars generator-y area for diamonds. This is just a showcase with diamonds, but it works with anything. How you get it is just, you just change this. So say we wanted iron ingot to appear, you can change that to iron ingot and it'll appear. Gold ingot, it'll work. Emerald, just type in emerald there, it's gonna work. Even if you want something, I don't know, something obscure, like say, what's obscure? Like say, a compass, you could do that. But I'm just gonna keep it to diamonds because that's what I plan to use this for. Just make sure you spell diamonds. So, so now if we go ahead and just start this redstone clock, we're going to go ahead and take it that way, use this redstone torch and completely fail. Go ahead, take some sandstone, let's try this again. We're going to set this redstone clock here, and if we count 1 Mississippi, yeah, it's about 1 second, so we put that there. And as you can see here, it is slowly counting up. Once this number here, again, I said this in the showcase, once this number reaches 15, this comparator will light up. It will send out a signal to these 2 command blocks here. And I messed up again. Great. Alright. I see what happened. Crap. Okay, well, should be no matter. Of course, go ahead. You gotta take your coordinates as well from the F3 screen. 233, 133. Go ahead, put them in there. Hopefully that is about right. 233133. Yeah. All right. So in here again, 233133. We're gonna change this to 57. And let's go ahead and put this back into place. 7, 8, 9, 10. We can go ahead and turn this off. And it should be spawning right there, yes. As you can see, it is around about 15 seconds. If you go ahead and time this, it's going to be around about 15 seconds that in between each interval that a diamond will spawn right here. And this is done with no sorts of dispensers. It's done with command blocks, PC, all that. So this is the method that I personally recommend. If you're wondering how to make it so that it doesn't do this every single time, because this is going to start spamming chat after a while, just do /game rule command block output and set that to false. And so it will stop spamming your chat with things. Now this still runs on a redstone clock, but I do recommend using this method. So how this works. Basically, this is a 1 second IRL redstone clock right here. Every time it goes through, it goes to this command block, which adds 1 to, remember that scoreboard thing we had at the very beginning? Yeah, that. So basically, it adds 1 to our scoreboard, and this command block over here, it will check every time it adds 1. This command block will come by and check to see if the scoreboard has hit 15 or whatever number you designated it to. And yes, both of these numbers need to be the same number. Once it has set a yes to that, this comparator, it will send a signal through this comparator, which powers this command block, which spawns the diamond, and then this command block also exchanges its power to this command block, which goes ahead and resets our scoreboard to 0. This is method 2 on how to make a Bedwars generator. Method 3. And finally, last but not least, we have ourselves method 3. This one requires no redstone repeaters, no redstone, just redstone torch, a block of your choice, which I will be using sandstone for, because this is a sandstone world. You'll be needing basically none of this stuff. You're going to be needing, however, you will be needing a weighted pressure plate. Yes, it has to be a weighted pressure plate. And you will be needing 2 command blocks, which you should be easily gettable, because you're in creative mode. Because you're in creative mode, right? You should be in creative mode if you're following along with this tutorial, or else what the heck is the point? So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead, build up like that. It really doesn't matter. You can build it on the ground if you like. I just like having this version in the air just because. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put the command blocks like this. You can put the command blocks on any side. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Just make sure the redstone torches are on the block like this, pointing to the command block. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and put a weighted pressure plate. Now, it has to be a weighted pressure plate so that when you throw items onto it, I'm pretty sure normal pressure plates might work, but I just recommend using a weighted pressure plate just in case. So that when you throw items onto it, it goes ahead, weighs down the pressure plate, and as you can see, the redstone torches will light off. So now what we want to go ahead and do is we'll go ahead and take the first command, which is again our summon command, and we are going to go ahead and put it in any of the command blocks that we wish. We're going to just go ahead and put that right there. Let's go ahead and get rid of those diamonds right now. And let's just go ahead and build our little Bedwars generator thingy-majiggy that we have built every single time. Like that. And of course, we gotta go ahead, take our coordinates. We are at -244,132. So we gotta change this to -244. Change this to 132. We're gonna go ahead and change this once again to 57. And there we go. So if we go ahead and test this out, then the diamond should be spawning there. So now we can get rid of our F3 screen. So now let's come back over here. We're going to take the second command, which I apparently have not pasted in. Give me just 1 second. And with the magic of editing, there we go. We have our command now. We're gonna go ahead and take this. We're gonna go ahead. I said take this command. Thank you. Now we're gonna go ahead, go over here. Now, this, whatever command block is left open, you're gonna go ahead and open up your F3 screen tab again. Now, what you want to see is you want to just go ahead and fall next to it. When you walk forward or backward, pay attention which coordinate is actually getting on your XYZ screen right over there. You want to go ahead and pay attention and see which coordinate, whether it's the X or the Z, that is growing, that is getting higher or lower as you walk. Of course, the Z is still going to go by just a bit, but the one that goes drastically, which in this case is the X. Because what's going to happen here in this command is this is already defaulted to having a 2 here on the X, which is 2 up on the X. However, if it's the Z or Z, then you have to put a 2 right there, and you have to remove the 2 right there, or else it might do it the wrong way. So for me, it's the X, so I'm just going to keep it like this. Now, in this back corner here, we can go ahead and configure what the time is. This right now is set to 10 minutes. However, we can go ahead and just set it to positive 6,000 for the 5 minutes. However, just for this demonstration, I will be setting it to negative 6,000. So we're going to do that. With negative numbers, you have to be on the careful look of that as well. If your thing is negative, as we may have known, as negative numbers grow bigger, the number actually grows smaller. So you're going to have to edit that as well. So go ahead, jump on here, come up, oopsies, yeah. And so what's going to happen now is, go ahead, disable our F3 screen, let's go ahead, set the time to 0 real quick. What's going to happen now is this rock timer, you can name it, seriously, whatever you want, you can name the item whatever you want. Basically this rock timer here, I guess, timer thingy item, you cannot pick it up until after 5 minutes, which is probably after the despawn point if you want to make it 5 minutes, which I probably recommend you do because that is actually the minimum amount of time you need to have. 5 minutes. Yes. This is a increments of 5 minutes. I guess 5 minute and above timer is a 5+ timer because you cannot decrease the despawn time, but you can increase it. So, this is your rock timer. Alright. Now this is going to be despawning in 10 minutes, and once this despawns, these torches will light up, powering both these command blocks, running both their commands, and at the same time that it summons a new diamond tier, what's going to happen is this command block is going to go ahead and summon a new rock timer above it. Now this is not pick upable, just solely because of the fact that you might come up here accidentally. So we have set this and here, pick up delay 6,000, which means you cannot pick it up until 5 minutes has passed, which is probably when the item despawns for you. Now, while this is compact, I do not recommend it unless you are giving out some sort of like OP item in your Bed Wars game. This is just because the fact that the minimum time for this thing to spawn whatever is 5 minutes. And that is how you do method 3 of making a Bed Wars generator. And there we go. That's it. 3 different methods for making Bed Wars generators in vanilla Minecraft with no mods. I do have Optifine installed, as you can see. However, Optifine is just an FPS booster and is not required for this command block, I guess, thing. Well, construction? I don't know. Build? I don't know. For this command block contraption. There we go. But yes, this works in vanilla Minecraft. You can build Bed Wars generators this way. You can use method 1, method 2, method 3. I will be putting all the commands for each of the methods in the description, along with some helpful hints and tips as well. So, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will be seeing you the next video. I don't know what the next video will be, but I guess we'll wait till then.